having trouble piecing it all together in my brain. This cannot be the right play, like ever. What is the play we're gonna make, by God?
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Yeah, this version of a Vereesa Spell Hunter can do some pretty crazy things. Now, I will say there's a version of Malygos Hunter running around that looks somewhat similar to this, but I think this deck offers a little bit more consistency than the Malygos list. It's not quite as high rolly. You're not looking for specific sorts of things as often. So for me, it feels a little bit more comfortable, maybe in some ways even a better ladder deck, in fact. That said, if you're really curious how this deck is going to play, you can go ahead and jump into the gameplay using the link in the description below. Otherwise, we're going to jump into the deck creation process to see how we found ourselves at this version of a Vereesa Hunter, starting right now. Vereesa Windrunner is clearly a new card that gives us spell damage from Thordal Star's Fury. Here she is, right here, with her Ridge Wallet companion. Learn more about Ridge Wallet with exclamation mark Ridge. What about Khadgar for Vexcro and Mirror Image? I don't think it's worth it to run Khadgar for that. Like, because that's the 6 mana play with Vexcro then, right? It's like you don't have enough left to do anything else. It's really hard to make all that fit together. But sweet on, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. Vereesa Windrunner, spell damage hunter, guys. And Rapid Fire is also kind of cool card, I think, with spell damage. Potentially, it's not only maybe a lot of face damage, but just removal as needed, which is pretty nice. And then we did get like Mark Shot and Arcane Fletcher, which are also spell synergy cards. And I don't know that we're going to run these. Like, this may not actually stick. But if we're going to build a spell deck, then let's start there at the very least and see where it goes. Now, we do want cards that are very good with spell damage specifically. Arcane Shot actually is pretty good with spell damage because it's so cheap. Bomb Toss theoretically is good with spell damage. And again, I do not know that these are going to stick. I'm just grabbing everything that kind of makes sense to me that synergizes with Vereesa, and we'll go from there. It doesn't have to be like an all spell deck or anything. It's probably not going to be, in fact, but having some spells interact with her is really cool. And I think Zul'jin's going to be important for this deck too. So did I add Multi-Shot? I did. And Zul'jin will be a reason for a lot of these spells too. So we're going to kind of have to figure out like what looks good with Zul'jin. What else just helps us stay in the game nicely? I think we probably do still want some minions to happen in this deck. I don't think it's going to be all spells. Okay. So that's a good start. That's actually exactly 30 cards, but we're definitely not going to stick to this. It's definitely not going to be this. So what we have to think about with Vereesa, right? Is she trying to kill our opponent, or is she trying to remove stuff from our opponent? I think what we want to do is not go all in on Vereesa. Weapon removal is kind of scary. So we have like a Zul'jin backup plan. We also have a lot of things that help us kind of stay up in the game. And then we play towards maybe a Zul'jin win condition where we summon a lot of things. Just remove our opponent's stuff. I think cards like Explosive Shot are risky because they are not good with Zul'jin. Multi-Shot's better with Zul'jin because it hits only enemy minions. That's a little bit more consistent. Now, Mark Shot and stuff is risky too. So we got to think about that. I don't think Arcane Fletcher makes any sense. We're not going to have enough one-drop minions. Dire Frenzy is probably not going to make a lot of sense either because we won't have enough beasts. Hounds and Kill Commander cool together. Animal Companion is just a good way to get minions. Hunter's Mark is really good with Rapid Fire for removal. I think that's nice. I don't think Bomb Toss makes a lot of sense. I don't imagine I'm going to be in a scenario where I play like 4. I don't think I'm going to be playing like, 4 spells in one turn off Vereesa with like Bomb Toss, Arcane Shot. It's going to be hard to get there because you're not going to have enough cards, right? So we need to make sure the deck is still good and has a curve. So like I like Unleash the Beast, Baited Arrow, Animal Companion. Those all give you sort of a nice curve out so that you're still competing with the board and you're leading up towards some cool legendary swings, and maybe you just win on minions too, right? I actually don't know if Arcane Shot goes far enough either. Feels like it's more of a dead draw than Rapid Fire to me because it's just a one-use scenario. So I don't think I like that. But I do want to make sure I have enough advantage for the spell damage, so it's kind of iffy, right? Like, I don't know. But I think I'd rather just play some early minion pressure and use Vereesa as like a finishing tool, not so much a... We could also go for a secret package too, though. Secret package is pretty cool with Zul'jin. Makes Zul'jin a much better card. So maybe a secret package. Deadly Shot's also good with Zul'jin, I guess, too. Tracking helps me find the Zul'jin and Vereesa, although Vereesa, I don't know how much she's worth finding. Maybe a little bit. I feel like this is actually going to end up being more of a sort of a Zul'jin deck than a Vereesa deck, but Vereesa still does empower some cool things, so might be okay. Even Explosive Trap is insane with Vereesa, right?
I know this is moving backwards
really cool.
a bit, but I was thinking about
Wandering
a potential
Monsters,
big
gone.
minion deck. Maybe Warlock or Mage Dollmaster Dorian may have decent synergy with Dalaran Librarian to silence those 1/1s into their actual stats.
I didn't process that. That's interesting. Yeah, Pyro. That's a cool idea. Dorian into Librarian to get the stats back. Yeah. I like that. We talked about that a little bit last night, I think, but I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. I didn't go back to that. That's a cool idea. This is like an all spell deck right now, guys. But there's no reason for it to be. I didn't design it to be an all spell deck. It just sort of is at the moment, which is insane for Zul'jin. But is it good enough otherwise? And only some of my cards do benefit from spell damage, but a handful do, you know? Explosive Trap does. Freezing Trap does. I think a Subject 9 might be cool to help empower these secrets a little bit. We could draw more secrets that way. Thin out our deck a little bit. Gadgetzan, I think the spells are probably too expensive for Gadgetzan. I think he probably only draws 1, maybe 2 cards per turn. Like, some of them are cheap with Rapid Fire, but maybe not enough. I think we'd be better off just running like Novice Engineer if we're really looking for card draw. That said, I don't have a lot of card draw right now, do I? Tracking is card sorting. I mean, we have a decent curve, so I don't think we're going to run out of cards super fast, but not a lot of card draw at the moment. I mean, Subject 9 helps. I think if we're going to do Subject 9, though, we need a more diverse secret package, right? You can't just run 3. You want him to draw more. The problem is, like, look what happened. The secrets got worse, guys. Secrets got worse. Snake Trap's not even that good, but I don't have very many minions. I guess Snipe is a little better. That's a 4 secret package. That's probably fine. I mean, this is cool in theory, but I don't know that there's a good enough swing off Zul'jin. I guess Unleash the Beast and Animal Companions are a lot of minions. There's going to be a lot of damage flying around off Zul'jin. I mean, Unleash the Beast is just a lot of resources. That alone makes Zul'jin pretty sick, right? Shimmerfly, it's okay, I guess, yeah.
Still stuck on a Druid Beast.
We're on 31
focus
cards,
deck
though.
with Untamed Beast Master and a few buffs plus. The Witch would respawn may be okay. Smiley face.
Yeah, Sasuke, did we get anything new this expansion that really supports that? Was there a new beast? I guess the new Crystal Stag, maybe? Not a lot of new beasts, I feel like, but I would like to go back to that at some point too. Yeah. I don't really know that Mark Shot is good for us, guys. I don't think we need it. Don't have a lot of turn 4 plays though. I have a good turn 5 with Baited Arrow, but I don't know what this deck is doing. I don't know if this deck is aggressive enough, or it's almost like a control deck that's like got some damage at the end, or like one big swing turn. I don't really think that's good enough. I agree with you, multi-shot's probably the weakest card in the deck. I don't really know if we need it. It's kind of hard to use. I'd rather have Flanking Strike, of course, but like, does this deck rely completely on Zul'jin to win? Can we ever like curve out and beat our opponent? I mean, I guess in the mid game we could do some pretty crazy stuff with Baited Arrows and Unleash the Beast and kind of keep things in check until the mid game, then go crazy with a bunch of 5/5s and win, and just a lot of damage over the top, kill commands. And I mean, Hero Power eventually gets us there too, perhaps, and then Vereesa enables so many little damage hits with rapid fires and kill commands and Baited Arrows face. Yeah. It feels a little off, to be honest with you guys, but I guess it's not too far off. Is there anything else that really makes me excited that I forgot? Maybe Wing Blast is just better than Multi-Shot. It's actually really good with Unleash the Hounds too. Yeah, I like that better. I think I'm going to add 2 Wing Blasts and cut one of those marked shots. Okay. Well, no, because I am actually really worried about resources. I don't have a lot of card draw on this deck, so never mind. Mark Shot helps me find more resources, and the twin spells help me find more resources, all of which will help me keep enough cards in hand because we have a lot of cheap stuff. So yeah, that's important. Okay. I think that'll do it, guys. I think that'll wrap it up for the Vereesa Spell Damage Hunter. Like always. That's 6/6 won me the game. I don't know if it's going to do it again, but we can try. Ooh, Vereesa! Hey, look. Look, everybody. It's Vereesa Windrunner. She's on screen. I wish I had the weapon too, man. It's kind of sad I don't get the weapon. Hey, Regis, you're basically my only option to get Hearthstone packs because I'm pretty broke right now. Is there going to be a giveaway soon? Only if we get to 1,100 subscribers. I'll do our normal Twitch sub giveaway, but we're quite a ways off, to be honest. We're at 1,067, so we need 33 subs, and even then your chance is going to be like 1 in thousands. It's not going to be a very good chance, man, so I'm probably not really your best bet. Watching you on Hearthstone. Nice, that guy, Steve, man. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Regis. Oh, I read that. Akane works pretty dope. I'm happy to hear that. Pretty dope. I like Rapid Fire, guys, as a replacement for Candle Shot. It's basically a 2-charge Candle Shot. A little more expensive, technically, yes, I get it. Like, it's not the same. But can also go over taunts, which is nice. So, some subs came in. Did they really? Man, I don't think so. I talked about Zesty Gorillas. Talked about Dillipus. I think I got everybody, right? I don't see any other ones that came through. We said hey to Zesty, we said hey to Gorilla. Maybe I missed somebody, but it was like we're close. Animal Companion's good. Just get more bodies. Good for Zul'jin eventually, right? It'd be nice. Did I miss somebody, Sasuke? I don't know. See you, Treetop, dude. Have fun with the fam. Be sure to spend time with the family, even though Hearthstone's new. Still absolutely worth it. 8-0 with my tempo mage right now. Nice. How'd you get 2 Vereesas? I call shenanigans. That's funny. It's funny. Rat Trap is close, but not quite there. Fortunately. Is Hounds worth it here? Probably not. Probably still do this. That's fine. Just get a good minion. I don't want to use this either on Murlocs. I feel like there's going to be a situational use case where this is way better. Baited Arrow certainly feels pretty good, I think, on a 1/1 here. He's had to have narrowed this down to Rat Trap already, right? I think so. Has the double Animal Companion card rotated? It has, yeah. All the spell damage stuff, Rocktalar, and that one rotated to my side. They're out of there. They're out of there. This could be a Rat Trap turn, too. He's got a lot of mana left. He's got that other Spring Paw minion. Dire Frenzy instead on the Shimmerfly. Interesting. That's probably not the card I would have chose for that, but an intriguing... What an intriguing decision there. I think I'm actually going to kill command this instead of Baited Arrow. I don't really want to waste sort of all my mana on that. I don't know, though. Vereesa's incoming, so I actually have like a ton of damage later. I'm actually not going to. I'm going to go face. I think we can win this game just over the top. A lot of damage, a lot of pressure, right? Like, Hunter's Mark Hounds will clear anything that's too crazy. Like, he gets a value trade here, yes, but I'm not that worried about it. Shouldn't be a big deal. I want to play into a Rat Trap first and foremost. Like, I want him to get a Rat Trap hit here, which he's going to do, it looks like. Yep. Okay, and then Hounds will help clear up the rest of this, so... That's really actually pretty good for me, I think. Oh, Wing Blast, though, is... Yeah, it's not bad, but Hounds will still resolve this, as we suspected it might. Actually, yeah, let's Rapid Fire it. Why not, right? We get some extra face damage this way. Might make a difference. I mean, I guess that's face damage is Vereesa later too, though, so maybe it doesn't really make a difference. I don't know. Okay. So that was a good turn from him, but thankfully the Rat Trap really helped sort of deny a lot of what he was expecting to do, I think. Oh, explosive shot off the Shimmerfly. Wow. So this is a perfect Vereesa. I'm pretty happy to go here. I'm not going to attack with my weapon, I don't think, because I don't suspect he has... I don't think he has weapon removal, right? So we can probably be greedy with this Vereesa weapon here. And do our thing. It's your card, isn't it? You reveal it. Yes, indeed it is, man. Vereesa is my card. Oh, he's killing Vereesa, which I don't know why you'd feel that necessary to kill Vereesa, but I'm cool with it. That was a lot of resources he just sent into that Vereesa. She's just a 5/6. I don't know. That was weird. He spent 8 mana killing my Vereesa when most of the Vereesa values bundled into the weapon. So that is really intriguing, right? That was kind of weird. Takaru Davis, man. Greetings from US of A, too. Czech Republic. Hello, dude. Hope it's going well. I guess I'm going to go ahead and kill command here. It's a lot of damage. Right? Like, let's go. Let's go. Explosive trap with the Thordal too is kind of nifty, but it doesn't work, right? Because it's never going to be active during your opponent's attacking phase, so. Snipe doesn't work either. The other Shimmerfly. Oh, interesting. Get that Shimmerfly active. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Tracking is pretty good for us, I think, right now. Kill command is a lot of damage. Like I said earlier, let's do that again. And then just, you know, we basically went on hero powers and stuff right now, so just take trades to be safe. That's sort of ridiculous how much damage we just got. But I mean, theoretically, attack, hero power, explosive traps enough to win, so we should be fine. Couple other lethal draws too, rapid fire. Oh, that's armor. Oh, yikes. I'm a little nervous now. He just got a lot of dudes. Like, a lot of dudes. I think we'll still be okay, but it's really not guaranteed, is it? Oh, never mind. That sure helps. Oh, Wing Blast 2 is sick. Oh my god, perfect, man, perfect. If I got my own Zul'jin, I guess I'd slam that too, right? I don't think I have any lethals here, right? Beta Arrow's 5, that'd only be 9. Beta Arrow plus Explosive Trap would be very close. Alright, let's go ahead and do this and see what we find. It's pretty good. Another marked shot, sure, I mean, I guess. It's not the lethal I was looking for, but it does resolve the board nicely. Master's Call is gonna help me discover exactly a Subject 9, which does nothing. Misdirection is theoretically more valuable, I suppose, so whatever. Kind of a shame I didn't get the kill there. We're still 3 hero powers away, or 2, you know, Explosive Trap hero power plus. Rapid Fire is lethal. Yeah, we didn't get a Rapid Fire option, though, did we? You mean if we had drawn it? I don't think we had a Rapid Fire option, did we? That hurt him more than it helped him. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, it's like, I love it. Oh boy. Well, that's a draw. That's a draw. I mean, that's a top deck, all right. Okay, good start. A lot of kill commands in the pool. I mean, we hit the right targets. This is GG, right? But Mark shot doesn't help. This might help. It's dead, apparently. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Kill command my minion, probably. It's not attacking. Oh, he's dead. Sweet. That's baller. Guys, we are just on fire today. We cannot lose. Our decks are legit. 70% win rate on the day so far today, guys. I mean, look how far we've climbed. We started at like rank 5, 0 stars or something. Vereesa Hunter 2-0 so far, man. I love it. Or is it 1-0? Is that our first game? I thought we played 2 games. We played 2 games, right? I thought so. Maybe not. Voltran 2 dropped the Twitch Prime sub. 6 months. That's a big old sub, dude. I'd give $1 million for a big old sub to be delivered to my house right now. I want a Jimmy John sub delivered. They couldn't get to my door, though. I'd have to go downstairs. It'd be a real pain in the behind. Real pain. I got some chips though. Found a bag of chips to eat. 2 bags, in fact. Tiny little bags though. 150 calories per bag. All right. You got to go anywhere is wherever your heart desires, man.
I'll never tell.
Somebody says, this new expansion is so underwhelming. Really? Why do you think so? I feel like I've had the opposite experience. I feel like it's been amazing. Deadly shot. I feel like it's been, like, just wonderful. Maybe Mark Shot's actually more consistent, because there's probably going to be another minion out there, right? Kind of have to be careful. Oh, Mark Shot's not going to kill it, though, so I don't know. That's not necessarily a good idea. I feel like it's been so much fun so far. What do you think is underwhelming? What do the rest of you guys think, too? I'm curious. I'm just going to roll it. You can hear the crunch. Too lazy to mute. I get it. Never surrender. It makes sense. I get it. It's there. It's a card. I probably need a hunter's mark for hounds next turn. It's fine. Oh, I'm muted. Sorry, guys. I'm eating still. I wasn't muted the whole time. Who opens a bag like that? They're made to. It's actually perfect. I hate people who open a bag. So I've opened it all. It's got a tear slot. You can tear it all the way down. That way it's much easier to reach inside, and then you can also fold it to do a little dump. You know? What camera do you use? It's just like a Logitech C920, the same one everybody uses, man. Most people just have really bad lighting, so their cameras like never look as good or something. I don't know what it is exactly, but I do get complimented on it fairly often. I really think it just comes down to the lighting choices people make. Is it worth it to unleash the hounds here just to get a minion on board? Because otherwise I'm not really doing anything. I feel like he's kind of out of stuff. I don't really know how good this unleash is going to be in the future. I think I'm going to. I think having just one minion on board is worth a lot. It makes the kill command better later. Makes me test eye for an eye. I think there's a lot of value there. It's a C920, I think. I don't have the 22. I think just the... I don't do little dumps, you only do big dumps. I have a second bag so we can watch it again. I have a second bag. This is all I've eaten today. I'm gonna starve to death. I'm honestly too lazy to mute every time. I feel like the chips aren't that weird to hear if you eat them, right? It's like crunchy, it's not like gross and slurpy, right? I don't know, maybe it's still gross.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't you?
Alright, I don't really want that getting redeemed, but he's like out of secrets, right? Surely? I don't know, let's try. See what happens. Auto defense, yeah, it's still not gonna redeem. Great news, okay, cool. We have this for the redemption minions at least, right? Wing Blast is probably better than Hunter's Mark at this point, because nothing's gonna have a huge health total anymore, I don't think. So, okay, like I said, I think he's gonna run out of dudes, like out of secrets. Surely, right? Nope, he's got one more. Not quite. It's a never-ending chain. Oh, Hidden Wisdom, crap. Okay, that's fine. We're just playing for Zul'jin, so it's not that big a deal.
Reporting for duty.
I know since that has a health buff, it's gonna get frozen, but I'm mostly thinking about the Zul'jin. Like, I actually want that to happen so I can Zul'jin next turn and re-equip another freezing trap.
I wonder. Here comes the big axe.
Okay.
Hello, Regis. Have you
Hello.
ran into any dragon paladins today?
Not yet, man, no. Not yet. Okay, I'll take that turn. Pretty good turn, mans. That went pretty well. Hey, Binary. Thanks to the 100 bits. Your top tier is gone. Sorry, Flex, man. How was the stream, dude? The Hearthstone views off the charts, as I suspect. Man, those chips were delicious, by the way, guys. I was so hungry, man. I still want to order some Jimmy John's later, I think, guys. Like, after the stream, it's Jimmy John's time, guys. This deck's working pretty well, by the way, guys. Zul'jin has been very powerful feeling. My opponent's just 100% of the cards. I can really start to turn the corner pretty soon, too, I'd say, with Vereesa. Maybe not quite yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. Like, I need to be a little bit safe, I think, still. See what this does, I guess, right? This dude has played so many freaking secrets, I feel like. Like, it's just an infinite chain of secrets somehow. I don't know how he's played so many. So that's always for pins, okay. So we're just chilling now. He's out of cards, out of resources, no major reloads left. We already gave him a Hidden Wisdom, so that was it for his reloads. I think we can turn the corner with Vereesa soon, right? Oh, God! That's not a card I expected to see at the moment. Okay. Well, that's a yikes from me. If any sort of lethal... I'm always scared I'm going to miss a lethal with Vereesa. There's actually a fair bit of complex math that goes into the Vereesa lethals, right? Fair bit. I think we just trade this in, right, and make it a day. Pretty happy to do that. This guy's gonna eat a hit here. Okay. I didn't expect a Tyrion. This guy's list goes a little more mid-rangey. I do have a bit of a race on my hands now, unfortunately, I'm afraid, because he's technically gonna kill me in a couple turns, right, with the well, he might just be dead now. 10, 10, 12. Is Vereesa lethal? No, because I don't have enough mana. This is lethal if it's Huffer. It's not Huffer. Am I still okay and happy? It's not lethal, right? Am I crazy? It's 12 right now.
Boys, make some room by
I don't think we get there.
won't ya?
K viewers, WUUUUT.
Well, is Vereesa actually lethal? Hold up. Oh, Vereesa is lethal. She hits the weapon, that's 7, and then 7. Oh, yeah, that's lethal. Okay. Never mind. We got lethal here. We got lethal here. That doesn't matter. 7 here for lethal. Cool. She's worth 4 damage. We just remember that. For one spell, she's worth 4 damage, right? Like, that's an easy math to consider. Because we have the weapon attack. Doesn't kill command do 14? Not on its own, but yes, together, yeah. Where can I find your decks you made today? Yeah, just go to Hearthstone. You can hit ! deck list in chat, and it'll pop up. So, guys, this deck is 3-0 so far. I actually thought it was 4-0. I thought we had played... I feel like it's missing some of my games. Have we only played 2 games of this deck? Is that right? I thought we'd played more than that, to be honest. Man, I don't know. Huh. I just don't know. Here comes the ready or not. Against Warrior, what do we value? I don't know. Animal Companion is probably the only thing I really know that I value. 6-0 with Trina Druid at rank 8. Nice, dude. You're winning a lot of games. 3-0. How has Zul'jin fared? Zul'jin's been amazing so far for us, like, in this deck. Zul'jin's been one of our better cards, I would say. Pretty fantastic. You guys say 3-0. I sure thought we'd played more than 3 games, but even now, my deck tracker is only showing me... Oh, it is showing me 3 games. It's... Yeah, 3 games. Okay, 3-0. Alright, I thought it was better, but that's fine. It's pretty good still, right? That's enough. Certainly enough. Found an interaction with Twin Spell and Test Greymane. She gives you a copy of the Twin Spell card in your hand. Oh, yeah, I'm not super surprised at that, but that's not necessarily obvious. Yeah, that's cool. That is not a super obvious thing. I only had 32 packs, but opened Vereesa, Windrunner, Commander Orisa, and Katrina Muerte. Nice, dude. That's pretty good for that few of packs. I like it, man. Way to go. 3 Legendaries and 32 is really above average by a lot. Very nicely done, sir.
Armor made to fit.
Okay, guys, just checking around here, seeing what Twitch is up to. A lot of Hearthstone viewers right now. It's insane, man. It's insane. Not only here, but just across the whole, across the whole spectrum of Hearthstone, man. So many people. It's crazy though how the views get so spread out. Like again, we're getting bumped by Hearthstone, like no question. Like we're getting a huge boost, but. A lot of people who are like normally pretty popular actually get less viewers because they're so stretched out, right? Like viewers who watch this one person normally, like, oh, Crip's on instead. I'm gonna go watch Crip or whatever it is. You know, they don't normally cross over each other like that. It's very intriguing. It makes me wonder how many viewers we'd have if not for the Hearthstone help. I really don't know where we'd be. It's hard to guess. Baited arrow on these is not especially fantastic. I mean, I don't really like explosive trap here either. I think I might just coin a subject 9. Just find some stuff to thin out the deck here. I don't know. Not really anything I want to play necessarily. Just get a nice minion on board if nothing else, right? It's one of our few. Might set us up for a baited arrow next turn. So on and so forth. 2 arcane shot plus 2 rapid fire with weapon and 2 kobolds plus Thoradol. That would be a lot of damage, yeah. The adventure is teased in the solo adventures. Oh, cool. I've already played it, man. So I'm, I don't want to spoil it or check it out necessarily, but that's awesome. People who are curious can check it out. How good is Vereesa Lynchen? I haven't played it yet, but somebody earlier said they were really enjoying her and that she always felt good to play and like she was a lot of fun, etc. So there's at least some feedback suggesting she's really, really good. I'm going all in with Lucent Bark Shenanigans, says Grimfang. Let me see. I like it, man. Yeah, even the soup vendor, huh? You are indeed all in, Gloop Sprayer. Yeah, you're 100% committed. You have like very little early games. Rid of the Scythe, I guess. It's your early game card, huh? It works. Alrighty. Good minion here. I don't care a ton. I mean, I don't want him to get infinite armor, but I'm not like super worried about his armor. We can go long in this deck. We can find a lot of damage. So just 1 or 2 points off this is not worth risking the minion, easier trades off a 3-2, etc., etc. Looks like maybe a Devastate here. Dynamatic. Okay. I think he missed a lot of potential armor there, right? Like, worst case scenario, he hits his armor. Well, no, he could have hit his armor shield for 2 and whiffed, I guess. Never mind. Never mind. That makes sense. Sure. I feel like Unleash the Beast has actually been pretty good, guys. Feels like a really strong card. Just getting these 6/5s really quickly and consistently is nice. How is my aggro Auchenai Priest? Well, let's take a look and see. I'm not going to be able to tell you for sure, but I can give you an idea what I think about it. Okay. Got some weird stuff going on in the late game here with Wansamdi. Got some early game cards. I mean, I don't know. You got some cool things happening. I'm a little worried about just like Murloc Tidehunter being in there. I don't know if that's worth it. Also, Wansamdi is like, I don't know. It's going to refill your hand, but is it going to refill your hand with a lot of impactful things? Not necessarily, right? It's going to refill your hand mostly with a lot of 1-drops. And then, like, Convincing Infiltrator feels like a kind of controlled defensive card that's being bundled in with a bunch of aggro cards. I'm not sure I think that's a good fit either. A couple things here look a little amiss to me. Dead Ringer, what is it drawing you? Dead Ringer is drawing you Mecharoos. Yeah, I don't really like Dead Ringer either. I think I'd rather just have Loot Hoarders. Or maybe not either of those, honestly, if you're running an aggro deck. Maybe just like something more aggressive like a Knife Juggler to hide behind your Sand Drudge or something, right? So, I don't know. It's got a star, but I feel like it could definitely use some cleaning up. And then Mass Hysteria, too, is like a really defensive card. So it's almost more like a combo deck in a lot of ways than an aggro deck, but still doesn't really feel all that... I don't know. I would take a look at some of those things I mentioned and go from there. Ugh. I don't really want either of those things. I guess a snipe? I don't really know. What do you guys think? I feel like we're a long ways off in this game, and I'm basically never going to win the fatigue game, so I have to win via pressure. I just don't have a board. A lot of my stuff is like more reactive. I don't think this deck's going to be very good against like raw control decks, He's basically played 3 straight execute effects. That's tough. Because I'm like running out of minions, right? Like I am literally out of minions right now. I have no minions remaining. I have nothing proactive right now to do. I honestly didn't even know I had 4 secrets in this deck. So I need like Vereesa action. I need Zul'jin. Obviously, is going to be pretty nuts when it hits, but I still don't know if it's going to be 41 damage nuts. I need him to play something so I can do a mark shot. I mean, these rapid fires are theoretically a ton of damage with Vereesa long term, if we can do it. But that's a good draw. Any sort of minion right now is very valuable. And this is going to make my Zul'jin just a full board, right? It's going to be nuts. How does Soul of the Forest work on Loosened Bark? I would think it would just, summon a 2/2 when Loosened Bark dies. He'd still be dormant at the end, but I don't think it'd be... I think it would do pretty much exactly what you might think it would do. I don't know. I don't think it would do anything exciting. Maybe I'm not understanding what you think it would do. I'm not sure. Okay. Try this one more time here. That's the fourth 5/5 I've played. Each one has been answered very easily. I guess he left that one up that one turn, but not a ton. Why didn't we snipe this? This would have been the snipe target here.
That was an error.
Let's just deadly shot, I guess, right? Like, this is pretty good deadly shot. Alright, one more minion here. Hopefully no weapon removal. Weapon removal will absolutely lose me this game. There's no question. Absolutely will lose me this game. I also would love to bait out some of his AoE if I can, but I don't know if it's possible. Do I just start slinging spells at his face, guys? Like, what do I do here? I don't feel like it's time to just start slinging kill commands and rapid fires and stuff. I don't... It doesn't feel right. I mean, that thing's a pain in the butt. I can tell you that. Is it right? Because I'm going to hit Zul'jin soon, actually. I don't know. I will stick this 5/5. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What have you played so far? A lot of stuff. I don't know. I know that's a lame answer, but honestly, it is the answer. Just a lot of different stuff. I'm having trouble piecing it all together in my brain. This cannot be the right play. Like, ever. What is the play we're going to make, by God? So how much damage did I do there? 7, 10, 13, 14, and 2, 16, 18 damage that turn, guys. I just did 18 damage. Yeah, 2, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18 damage. And he's still at 25. I can't quite do it again, unfortunately. So that's going to get frozen. That's fine. It's not really a good minion for him to play without Dr. Boom, right? It's like a 9-mana garbage minion now. He might replay it if he has nothing else to do, but we'll see. Explosive Trap is actually pretty legit. Rat Trap, not super helpful at the moment. This is good play by him, of course. Gonna heal him to full here, basically. Well, Mark Shot actually will handle that. That's fine. What do I want off? Oh, actually, Baited Arrow would be even better. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this, see what we find. Bomb Toss? This has literally nothing. This does literally nothing, so I mean, obviously it's a Bomb Toss. I mean, there's no question it's a Bomb Toss. Okay. This is so hilarious. Like, this is so stupid. I mean, like, he just keeps healing it back. I don't have the damage to finish, other than maybe through Zul'jin or some really key card draws here soon. He has so many cards in hand. So much damage off Thoradol is crazy, guys. Alright. Zul'jin is going to be nuts. It's just going to be havoc-inducing, but we'll see. Reed, just go to the deck, please. You can find it on Twitch or by hitting my deck list on Hearthstone. Somebody just dropped you a link there. It's the exact same list on Hearthstone. I made all these decks earlier in the week, and we're just playing them now. Would this deck benefit from the 3/2 that draws a card when you have spell damage? Probably not, just because you don't always have Vereesa, and then that's kind of a dead card a lot of the time. I think it'd be risky to try to make that work really well. Warpath on the Goblin Bomb. Okay. I mean, I don't... He must think I have some way to activate that or something, but I don't. That's basically a useless card to me. This is 5. This is 2 plus 5 is 7, 9. So not enough yet here. I think I'm actually still gonna send this face, believe it or not. Do I want to use the spell damage now though? Probably not yet. And the reason I'm gonna send it face is just because of the Zul'jin, right? Like, I need to spend this mana now and Zul'jin, set up the Zul'jin, essentially. So that's the plan.
Interesting
Whoa!
roast deck that shouldn't work, because if you are interested, I know you're busy with your decks, but still.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, like you said, I'm not gonna play it. I can't play all these decks today. But Wicked Gaming, $5 bomb. Let me see. Obsidian Shaman. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Walking Fountain, Hagatha, Rain of Toads, Eureka. Muck. So basically, Muckmore for Walking Fountain. It's kind of a big shaman. Yeah, this reminds me a little bit of like the Ooh, yeah. Reminds me a little bit of like the recipe deck, but your own little version here. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, you got, oh, Dust Devil's in there too. What? What? Oh man. I'm surprised Dust Devil makes the cut, but that's crazy. But the Rock Biter Wind Fury combinations look crazy. Lava Burst, there's like damage and control in this deck. It's a cool combination, man. I like it. I am surprised it works, to be honest. But I can see you sticking some things. Earth and Might in there too for the buffs. Yeah, you got a lot of... Oh, God, I knocked over soda, but it hadn't been opened yet, thank God. Oh, it gave me a heart attack, though. Oh, my God. My heart just jumped through my chest. Good Lord. Oh, I almost died. Oh, that was horrifying. So let's see. This is a kill command activator. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 7 is 10, plus 2 is 12. I'm still gonna, even though this isn't lethal, I'm still gonna go for it because I think this is kind of our max output now for these sorts of things. And again, I'm just playing for a Zul'jin that can win me the game, maybe, right? And he doesn't even have an armor up necessarily, so this might just set me up for lethal anyway, honestly. Zul'jin is like guaranteed soon. He can't even attack face right now. He may not have armor. So, let's see. Might have some life gain. Who knows? I don't know. Possibility. That's some armor. That's some life gain. I just want that Zul'jin to wreak freaking havoc, man. Give me Zul'jin. Ooh, baby. Let's go. What's going to happen here? God only knows how this is going to go. There are so many 5/5s and spell damages, and I'm now fatiguing, unfortunately, but that's okay. A lot of 5/5s here. That one's dead already somehow. That's not good. Or maybe the game is over. Maybe the game is just over. The game has to be over, because obviously I didn't hit all of these. Oh, good hit there. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Yeah, the game has to be over, or this wouldn't be happening. Nice kill command with all of these on board. That's the kill command target. I love it. I love it. It's gonna hit his face again. Oh no. Rapid fire face. What's left? Bomb toss. Does the bomb die or something? Okay. 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 Oh, the bomb killed him! I can't believe the bomb killed him. Wow. What a crazy way to win a game. What an absolutely crazy way to win a game. And there you go. That was the Vereesa Spell Hunter. As you saw, we won a lot of games and could do some pretty crazy things. Vereesa can pump out a lot of damage. Turning the corner on that warrior and just going for it was brave, but it actually worked out really well just because there is so much raw damage potential now. A tech like this is always going to be susceptible to things like weapon removal, but frankly, you don't have to have Vereesa to win. There's a lot of other paths towards victory in a deck like this, including just really big, crazy Zul'jin sorts of turns. So I think it's a cool deck. That said, if you guys have thoughts, questions, comments, of course, those go in the comments below. But until then, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, game on.